who here fears they will one day be forgotten, even if they do something great. B. Hartzog, author, published in 1993, Ichthyosaurus and Little Mary Anning. In his book, it states, she sells by the seashore is a tongue twister that we have all heard. What most people do not know is that those shells were fossils, and she was Mary Anning. I have always loved to learn about women in history. People are sometimes forgotten. I feel it's everyone's job to remember the people who have changed our world. Mary made many discoveries all throughout her early life and adult years, but sadly she was forgotten because of her gender and religion during that time period. Mary made a mark on paleontology in both her early life and adult life. Mary started her career young without trying to find one. Mary Anning made many discoveries and profited in her early years, despite having a simple childhood. Hartzog stated, Mary and her father would often go down to the seashores in lime rigs. They would pick up rocks and shells with animals in them, but they were completely unaware that what they held were fossils. They eventually sold their findings. After Mary's father died from illness that her entire family had both caught and gotten over, Mary started selling the fossils to support her family. She also quit school, and fossils were her only means of income. K. Thompson published Mary Anning's World in the Legacy of Macedon, the Golden Age of Fossils in America, in 2008. In his article, he stated that when Mary was 12, she discovered one of the first ever nearly complete Ichthyosaurus skeletons. Young Mary had done what most paleontologists only dream of doing. The years passed, but Mary's love for fossils did not. Mary Anning made many contributions to paleontology throughout her middle years of her life. GAB and GLHD published Mary Anning in 1982 in G. Craig and E. Jones, A Geological Miscellany. They stated that Mary had opened her own fossil shop, and in 1844 the King of Saxony visited Mary's little shop, and although he spent only 15 sterling, he wrote a description of the little shop and how it was low on stock due to Mary's inability to get out in the winter weather. Later in life, according to K. Thompson, she discovered the first English flying reptiles, and later found a relative of the shark that seemed to link them to rays. Because of her gender and her lack of faith, she was pushed aside in the world of paleontology, lost in the shadows of Charles Darwin. It was difficult for me to find anything about her later life, but it is said that her and her family still kept the little shop open. Her nephew also went with her to collect many of the fossils. Mary started her career at a young age, exploring the beaches with her fathers and her brother. She turned that curiosity into a love of the past and a career. Mary made discoveries all throughout her early life and adult years, but sadly she was forgotten because of her gender and religion during that time period. Next time you trip up while saying, she sells by the seashore, remember that she has a name, and it is Mary Anning. Thank you.